Okay, we are back again. Gonna make up my dressing and get it ready to go in the oven. What I've got here is the equivalent of probably 2 large pans of cornbread. Let me take all this out.
This is my granddaughter, Allie.
Oh, yeah.
Can you say hey to everybody, Allie? Hey! And this is her mama, my daughter, Lauren. Well, there's a bag over her face.
Sorry. But anyway, you can introduce while I dump cornbread.
Okay. They live now in Panama City. They used to live like maybe 30 minutes away.
45.
She says 45. Probably 30 minutes before we moved here. Anyway, but now they live about 5 hours away. So they are here for Thanksgiving. We're going to have a baking day on Saturday. Do some Christmas goodies. So, are you going to make it still?
No, I'll probably go home sometime tomorrow.
Okay. I didn't know when you were planning to go home.
I just, and this is not the pan I'm going to cook this in. I just thought this to be a big size mixing pan. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to make one pan for us to have here.
Bring the ladle.
Here it is. She did.
Oh.
It's right here. It just got moved.
I thought that she...
No, that's what I had been stirring the broth with. But one pan for us to have. One pan that we won't cook, but we could freeze to leave with Cindy and Brian. One pan that I'll take home that we'll freeze. And then I'll show my pan. And that was the cornbread. This is just it's some bread, just the leftovers of bread that I threw in the freezer before it was kind of getting stale. And I like to add that. And when I make my cornbread for dressing, especially. Yeah, we can do that. Make it go quick. When I make my cornbread for dressing, I use the White Lily buttermilk cornbread mix. It says the word buttermilk in green on the front of the package. It's self-rising. And I think since it's cornmeal mix and not just cornmeal, I think it's got flour in it already, but I usually add a little bit of White Lily self-rising flour.
Well, I don't add any of that.
But when I'm making it for cornbread, for dressing. When I'm making cornbread for dressing.
You never made dressing.
She has.
I have. I just don't make it that often. I used to make it more when I was younger.
But anyway, I feel like adding, just buns or loaf bread or any kind of more flour-based bread, plus adding flour to the cornbread makes it not be as grainy, the dressing, when it's cooked up.
Yeah, those dressing to be grainy.
Well, you don't remember Mama's very well then. We talk about this a lot. Yeah, I learned to make dressing from Mama.
And yeah, I would have figured you'd have learned to make it from Grandma.
No, I don't know that I ever was.
Your dressing is more similar to Grandma's.
Yeah, but I don't remember ever even being there. I mean, if I was there when she made the dressing, I was not in the kitchen.
Well, I think she probably had. Seems like she would get up. Well, I know she would way earlier than everybody else, and she probably went ahead and started. I'm sure she did. Because I know she used to do that on Sundays. She would get up and get most of lunch ready before she went to church.
Yeah.
Sometimes we'd go to church with her. Sometimes we didn't.
And I will tell you, I do remember there was like, and I could be making up memories. What are you laughing about?
Allie's taking a video of you taking a video.
Allie, can you tell them about how you're about to be how old in a couple of months?
I think it's
15.
It doesn't seem like it. But anyway, I do remember I want to say, like I said, I could be so remembering it from somebody else, somewhere else. I want to say I remember like a big, tall, like crockery type bowl that kind of angled at the sides that I may have seen like either on the counter with cornbread torn up in it.
Do you remember that?
No.
But if I don't remember seeing Grandma make it, Lauren's surely
No,
probably not
I
going
thought
to.
I saw about the crockery thing.
Oh, you remembered it from somewhere else. It was a brownish, anyway.
I think that was Mama's house.
Was it? Maybe.
Mama had a lot of the brown crockery stuff.
Yeah, she did. So anyway, but Mama taught me to make dressing. When I was about 10 years old, I got to really want to help make stuff cook stuff, and I was a very picky eater. And by a lot of people's standards, I still am. I am not as picky as I used to be.
You done with this bag?
Yeah. I would, but Mama had a rule: if I helped make something, I had to eat it, and I'd never ate dressing before. And so, this may still not be big enough. I don't know what I'm gonna do if it's not, but I think I have 2 of these, so if need be, might have to split. But anyway, so I helped make the dressing, and I ate it, and I liked it, and I started eating dressing, and then, but Mama's dressing, see, I like mine firm but moist, like to where you could cut it in a square if you want to. Mama's was firm and dry, not quite the consistency of cornbread, but close.
Yeah.
And then I started making it, and it wasn't, mine evolved, because I used to not make my own broth, and I think,
what I should have made?
What?
One of Mama's actual specialties.
What?
Dump cake.
Yeah.
That's what I used to request her make. It was really good. It had pineapple and cherry pie filling and cake mix and butter, and I want to say pecans. I think it had pecans.
I don't remember.
I think it did. Pretty sure it did.
I don't think I ever really ate that much.
Well, I don't really like cherry stuff, but that was really good. But I think the pineapple kind of more, you could taste more of the pineapple.
But one year, I don't know why I had made the dressing for, either I had made it one year, I just volunteered to make it for Thanksgiving, or maybe I made it for something different. And Mama had gotten to where in the later years of her making her dressing, she had started changing her recipe up. Meanwhile, I was evolving mine to be more traditional, and she was like, one year I remember she chopped up green onions and put in it.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
And that was,
felt like I remember that.
That was, and so.
When she was living in Aniana?
No, this was still in, $1 Million Lake. So, after that one time that I made it for whatever occasion, whether it was Thanksgiving or some other reason, Brian, Cindy's husband, called me up either late October or early November and said, you go ahead and let your mom know you're going to make the dressing this year. So that's how it became my thing. Okay, so we got our crumbled up cornbread. We got our just random, and I don't ever care how much it is, just whatever I happen to have. So if you will pass me the bottle with the black top is onion powder. And I'm using onion powder and celery flakes because we have some people in the family that are I'm confused. It's not a flip top and it's not a shaker.
That means you're going to spoon it out. Oh my.
I don't. See, this is so much. So anyway, this is onion powder.
Lauren's eyes just got big.
That's a lot.
But this is a lot.
Mm.
So,
She don't taste this.
yeah, I'll taste this. Of course, you can't take any of that.
I would start with smaller and then go bigger.
No, I always, because it's like, that's probably not even close to the equivalent of a whole
I
onion.
smell
Well, yeah, because it ain't mixed in.
it.
But anyway, some people who don't like to have texture sensitivity, so I'm using onion powder and celery flakes. Sometimes I can't use celery flakes because sometimes they are hard to find. So I found them at a store local to where I live, and I bought 3 bottles, and they were almost $5 a bottle for
Mhm.
celery flakes. Yeah, so if you'll hand me,
And not any store brand.
I think I've got 2 things of sage, and one is open. But you're gonna have to hand me at least 1 sage and maybe 1 more celery flake. Has that one been opened?
Yep.
Okay. So,
Oh.
that wasn't a whole bottle, but y'all like they're looking behind the curtain. Y'all like my dresses, okay? Trust me. Okay. We'll stop with that much sage because you can get way too much sage sometimes.
And they'll have what?
A dance party.
Oh, a dance
Oh, we're gonna have a dance party?
Are you gonna eat this dressing?
Oh,
Hmm?
oh
Yeah.
She said her and Snoop was gonna have a dance party.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna add a little more celery flakes because.
Are you gonna join me?
Am I gonna do what?
Join her
Join me?
in the dance party.
I don't know. When's this dance party gonna happen?
This Wednesday.
Wednesday. Oh, I won't be here on Wednesday. So.
Why?
Cause
You'll
that's
be
gonna
back at
happen.
school.
Yeah, you won't be here either. Okay, Cindy. Either we need to get that broth over here to me, or you're gonna have to spoon it in.
I can spoon it in. I think that'll be easier.
Use the ladle. So I have.
Lauren, when we get this emptied, you probably need to wash this pot and put your ham in there, and we'll put it on. I would put some foil down in the bottom of it,
To keep the ham warm.
yeah.
They're probably just gonna get dry.
No, we can put just a tad bit of water, maybe like a teaspoon or so.
Maybe 1 teaspoon. Just
I wouldn't
like
put a lot
cover the bottom. Anyway.
because it don't need to stay out.
If it's not warm.
Okay.
You might need to move the, here, Lauren. Do you want to go put this on the, it's hot, so hold it by the handle. Just get it out of our way. So this is the homemade broth I've made. I cooked a chicken in a slow cooker, crock pot, for 24 hours. A whole chicken. And then also I added some, after we cooked the turkey yesterday, I saved some of the drippings from it. So this is going to get really soupy. Oh, hey Lauren, since you're my gopher, will you get at least 1 stick of butter out and melt it in the microwave?
Hey,
I may end up needing.
cream,
You want the salted?
Yeah, I want salted.
salted plant milk butter.
No, she don't want that. That's mine.
Oh yeah, make sure you're getting that chicken. So I pulled the chicken off after the broth, the chicken had cooked for 24 hours.
Just one?
For now. I may end up needing more than one, but
Hey, I'm kind of cute.
yeah.
Anyway, this is my grandpa, my Gigi.
Yeah.
And this one too. I love her.
She's so cute.
I love you.
Gigi,
Yes,
you are my baby.
I am. Till who shows up?
What'd she
When
say?
somebody else shows up, they'll be your favorite, right?
Who are you talking about? Somebody in particular or anybody else?
Anybody. Allie is very fickle. She will throw you away for the next person that comes along.
She's typically
Haley.
yeah.
She's the new kid, so it's probably going to be her. She used to be Vion, and she's over him now.
Yeah, I don't know if she's over him.
My arm's starting to hurt.
So yeah, this is probably, I don't know how many quart, but that seems about the same size as our crock pot at home. And it was a 7-quart crock pot. And I had it pretty much full.
About to be emptied.
Really? Wow. I can't believe that. Well, we may not be having gravy then.
6 or 8 more.
But now some of I'll be adding eggs too that will take some of the liquid. So when you
tell me when you want me to stop.
when you think there's only like 1 or 2 ladles left, stop, and then I'll add eggs and we'll see where we are.
I'm getting to the bottom here.
Hey,
Hey,
you're my favorite YouTuber.
I'm your favorite YouTuber. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Stacy. That's my Aunt Stacy.
Yeah.
And who is that? Who?
Gigi.
Is she your favorite YouTuber?
You got perfume on?
She has lotion on.
I love you too.
Mary Cookie. Alright, there's that. I'm going to wait.
Who that?
Who that? Say who that?
No, how are you?
Smile. You're on camera.
Yes.
When you want to do this butter.
It can just sit there for now.
Yeah.
Now I need eggs
Where's that?
in the refrigerator.
No.
I mean, like, the ones
Not
that you
yet.
already
Can we
cracked
stick
and
this
stuff or not?
Both. Get me both the blue packages
10 minutes.
because I'll finish off one and.
Hey, you can hug me.
Who is this? Your Uncle Michael.
One of her Uncle Michael. Oh, my Michael's not her uncle. Duh. What y'all brought in?
Corn casserole and sweet potato casserole,
Oh, okay.
which are from Lillian's.
And don't
Oh.
know how you live on it. So.
Oh, wow.
Lauren, how you liking PC?
I like it.
You love it? You like it?
Love
You like it? You like your new house?
it. You like your new school system?
Yeah.
You do?
I got it.
Love you too, girl.
Hey, Michael. You're my Michael.
I am.
This is almost too hot to put eggs in. I need to stir this around a little more.
What you got?
Yeah, I was down there.
I sent Luke up on the Birmingham tram up here.
Sandy's been a
He
Oh,
stayed.
all them.
Yeah, he stayed with his friend, and I kept Maddie. And then we brought Maddie home this morning, and Jason went and got Luke.
Sandy been international traveling. She been to Canada and New York and Virginia and
Mama and Stacy make a YouTube channel where they talk about recipes and they make food.
And our
They
family,
talk about old
Our memories.
our
of growing
family,
up.
we just start.
I didn't know it was good.
Yeah.
You might be. You might be.
Hey, I'll be right back.
So,
You're on YouTube. I hope you know it.
she knows that. And we're not on. It hadn't been posted. But anyway, this is like almost too hot to add the eggs because they're like scrambled. So I'm having to stir it around to get more air in it to help cool it down some.
There. Is that
It's a piece of no, it's a piece of like the rosemary or something that was in that broth from the turkey. So we got stir, trying to get the heat
I'm going.
out
You gonna go sit with Uncle
enough
Michael and
to
we
add the eggs
Let me help you.
without it scrambling the eggs.
Remember what I said about Michael? Yeah, I always think that's right. Just like we were careful with all of this. Be careful with it.
Stir. I mean, I don't want to mess up another dish, but we could. You can. It's a thing to temper it. Like take a little bit of dressing out and put in a bowl and add all the eggs to it, and then add it all back. But I'm not feeling. We're not making extra dishes. We've made enough. We've used enough utensils and dishes so far that we don't need to add any more. So I'm just gonna stir as much as I can till I feel like it's cool enough to add the eggs.
What time is it?
I have no idea. If this clock is 3:52, so we're getting close to.
You need to get the turkeys heated too.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna.
We'll go ahead and wash.
What I think I'll do is I'm gonna like move a lot of the dressing away from this one corner and kind of just stir this one corner up to get it really cool, and then I can add the eggs here and then mix them all in. She ditched us.
I'm gonna put this into here, and then
Okay, yeah.
we need to put the ham in there. We need to start getting the turkeys ready to be going in the oven shortly as well. How long is the dressing got to cook?
At least an hour. Or maybe not as long. Depends on the size of the pans. Okay, I'm going to start mixing eggs in, and y'all are probably going to, like I said, this is a lot of dressing. And it's not all going to be eaten today.
How am I going to put the ham in if we got to keep the gravy stuff?
I fix the fork.
That's going to be more.
Hmm?
I think it's going to be more than that tiny bowl.
You think she got... Did I fit?
I did.
Doubt me.
That portion.
So that's 2 eggs so far.
Put in bowl.
Yeah, but we still need to wash it. You know, chicken taste in it.
Well, I mean, we could be... If there's such thing as a turducken, we could make a turhammond. Yeah. So it's gonna be a lot of eggs. Lots of eggs. I think I've got this one little corner cool enough that we're not cooking. We're not scrambling eggs as I add them. So, having this happen, it's alright.
As far as spending on food.
Just about.
Yeah.
Let's see.
That's not as good as an oldie ham.
You don't think so? Well, the turkey I made, Crystal got it Aldi, but I believe it's a butterball turkey. So it's the same anywhere you buy it. But okay, that's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 eggs so far. I got some on my hands. I'm gonna wash my hands and get the rest of these eggs in here. Our oven is already preheated to 350, which is what we're gonna cook pretty much everything at this point. Let's see. The things that have to be cooked
Green bean casserole.
are green bean casserole, dressing, and but the mashed potato casserole probably is the least amount of time. Considering everything in the mashed potato casserole is already cooked. Okay. I splashed some out. What you doing with brown sugar? I thought you already made the glaze. Oh. What came with it? So that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And a lot of people I've seen, I watch a lot of videos of other people making dressing, and nobody really makes it like I do. Some people, I'm not saying mine's better than theirs. Mine's just kind of what our family is used to. And there's some people, I thought, oh, that's a good idea. But I don't dare, certainly not at Thanksgiving, I don't dare try to change up the way I normally make it. There were 7 eggs left in that first, 9 and 7, 16. So I've added like 16 eggs. So like I said, this is a lot of dressing. This is going to make some for me to leave for Cindy and Brian in the freezer that they can have at a later date when they choose. For me to take some home with me, for my son and daughter-in-law to take home with them. And they have special pans that they got me for Christmas last year. But it was really kind of for them. Because it's these individual, which I need to wash up, but, I don't know what it's made for. Those pans over there on that desk. The silicone. You see it? Come show that. Come be my Vanna.
I'm going to let many loaf pounds.
That's what
mini loaf pounds.
Michael and Haley got that for me for Christmas last year. But their whole intention in getting it for me was so I could make dressing and it to send home with them. To in proportions.
I'll have you more than. What about down here? Let's see. Flour. That's fine.
Haley, my new daughter-in-law, who's just a super sweet girl, she loves my dressing. She loves my banana pudding. And she loves my turkey. And her mother told me when I was at her mother's house the day of for a little while for the day of their wedding rehearsal, and her mother told me that she used to not even eat dressing, but she said that's all she's heard about from Haley is my dressing and my banana pudding. In fact, Haley requested me to make banana pudding for a dessert for the rehearsal dinner. Yeah, I about got these eggs mixed in, and I tell you, a lot of people won't taste they taste their dressing for seasonings and all that before they add their eggs, but it don't bother me to make it taste with eggs in it. I wouldn't recommend somebody that's immunocompromised or a pregnant person to do it, but I don't care.
Ain't none of those.
And I'm getting old. I'm gonna die of something someday. Now I prefer not to die, at the Thanksgiving gathering. But
I had to die. Pick how I died. I wouldn't want to be my ex.
do what?
If I could pick how I died, I wouldn't want to be my ex.
No, you wouldn't.
I'm not sure your mom was bringing you a birthday cake.
I don't think I'd pick. I don't think I'd ever have a preferred method. Really?
Yeah, they go to a coma and go to sleep.
Mm. Lauren's a nurse. I used to be one. Lauren, I used to be a hospice nurse. And I could do a PSA about hospice right now, but I won't. Well, I'll say one thing. If you have any loved one with a terminal illness, do not wait until they have days to live to call in hospice. Hospice doesn't have a chance to really
Take
be.
it out. I can't hear nothing.
You can't hear it? Sounds just like a watch.
Hospice can't do the good they could do. Not that hospice can save a life, but hospice can make a difference.
I've had a patient that had that before. That had that noise before.
Oh, is that you? Did you have a pacemaker put in?
No, valve. Mechanical valve.
Like
Oh,
a clicking
Yep. All,
a mechanical valve. Okay, artificial valve.
Mhm.
Okay.
But if I ever tune into it at night, it just sits there and bothers me.
I bet it would. I bet it would drive you crazy. Do you like sleep with the TV on or something?
Now I sleep on the phone with a rain sound or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are about ready to taste this. Let me wash my hands.
I think where me and Daddy was
Inducted.
Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
Who's Daddy and what Hall of Fame?
Jenny, my sister-in-law, her daddy was in the Racing Hall of Fame.
In there.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure what's the spring in the turkey.
Okay, let me get a spoon to taste.
I washed
They laughed at me, or were concerned at the amount of onion salt and the amount of celery flakes I put in them, but I bet you it may even need more. What are you doing?
You're dumping it in.
Oh, looked like you had a knife, and I was like, it looked like you were mimicking a knife, stabbing something with a knife. I'll get two just in case I need to add something.
Do you feel like there's any more I can get off of this?
Probably not.
Cindy, you want to taste this too?
Yeah. Here,
Give me your opinion.
Spoons?
I did,
The
but
garbage. You throw them away?
I can't take it back to fork.
Oh. Makes good soup.
what's back? Oh, it's or some dried beans, seasoned dried
Do you
beans.
want to keep it
What do you think?
or not?
Any salt?
Mom, you want to keep this or not?
She thinks it needs salt. But is it too oniony? Is it too celery-y?
No.
See.
Did you tell Wendy that you picked out your you picked out that sweater?
Okay.
What
And I haven't added any pepper.
That's pretty.
I'll add.
It looks just like you. It's perfect for you.
I'll add some black pepper and some salt.
Ma'am. Okay. This is Snoopy. I think Snoopy's doing his business outside. He'll be right back.
Do you show her your nails?
Look at you, girl. They're pretty. I love them. I like them. I do.
Does Wendy know we're recording?
She does.
Okay, I'm just making sure. I don't care what you say. I just want you to know in case you want to censor yourself.
Yeah, really.
we try.
Who's it going to?
It goes on
It goes out
YouTube.
there.
I mean, we don't have a following yet.
Oh.
But mainly what my original idea was to, because, me and Cindy, our family history is dementia.
Oh, yeah.
And so, I'm having I mean, not that I feel like I've got dementia yet, but it's like, with mom and daddy both gone and all our grandparents gone and most of our aunts and uncles gone, things we don't remember, we don't have anybody to ask.
Mm-hmm. Don't matter. They all remember. They both remember things real different anyway.
That's true.
Different stories coming.
You remember Grandpa's little white dog?
Yeah.
What was his name?
Casper.
Stacy thought it was Chance.
But no, Champ, CHAMP. But no, he had a dog when he was a kid named Champ, and I thought he named.
No, his name was Casper.
It was a Lhasa Apso.
Hey.
Yes.
White and fluffy.
Yeah.
Huh?
So I've added some pepper. You're fine. You look great. You look great. You look as good as any of the rest of us.
Ma'am.
He looks probably better than the rest of
She
us.
probably may not think of that as a compliment, but hey, I'm going to add a little more pepper because this is a lot of dressing.
Ma'am, what you want to do? Go outside. Is that okay?
Cindy, if you'll get me,
Stay away from the steps. You can go sit on the couch.
don't measure. We don't measure stuff.
She'll be on her house trying to get snoop.
Crystal was making some kind of recipe here a while back, and she didn't read through the whole thing before she decided she wanted to make it. And she's like, I could hear her in the kitchen just huffing and puffing and I said, what's the matter? She said, it's like you wrote this recipe. She said, it's just some rice,
I have had
some this.
I have had recipes like that on like Pinterest and it's like
Alright, down his head, put that on warm.
yeah, I'll just put it on keep warm. Okay.
Forks.
Okay, I think we're probably good here.
Some forks.
So I'm going to get, I need, the only one I'm going to cook is, I'll cook I'll cook what we're going to eat tonight, and I'll cook Michael and Haley's little individuals, because they won't take but about 20 minutes, I don't think, for those pans to cook. Let me wash my hands again.
I'm gonna put your drink back behind.
If this is on just warm, is it going to melt this butter?
It probably will.
Because the crock itself is still kind of warm in it. It doesn't have time to go. We got lots of activity going on here. We got people arriving. That's for my banana pudding.
I never said he has any tea, or if we gotta wait till Michael gets here.
Got what?
We gotta wait till Michael gets here.
Oh, for tea?
Yeah.
Okay, I need to spray this.
You stay on the couch. How much colder it is here than in Lillian. About 10 degrees.
Lauren was like, it's freezing.
Ridiculous. I watched my thermostat, my temperature drop as I go up the interstate.
Well, it was
Was there a
42, I think, when we got here
yeah.
this morning.
Well, there was a diesel pusher, big motorhome burned completely.
Oh, wow.
Where it was. Hold on, where was it?
What's a diesel pusher?
It's like a big motorhome, like a,
Because I don't know what you're talking about.
like a celebrities have, like big.
Was
Like
it
a
like
race car
like a-
driver with
was it like a coach?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, you know, take that.
Alright,
Anyway, it was pulling a car, and all of it was burned.
Where
Every
was
bit
it?
of it.
sprayed my
I
pan.
think it was between Montgomery and Port Deposit.
I was asleep.
Yeah.
I woke up in Calera.
I sound like you was drunk.
Yeah.
I woke up in Calera.
Me and Maddie and Allie woke up in Calera.
So that was good.
We are. By the way, I don't know. Cindy was talking in one of our. We've been making videos all for Tuesday night, different things. The person you've been hearing talking in St. Pascraf is Wendy, Cindy's sister-in-law. Michael is Brian's brother. He's the.
Hello.
This is
Rob girl.
This is Robby, Wendy's and Michael's son, and he's got a new baby that's how old?
5 months.
5 months old. Wow.
She's like, all these people I don't know.
She says it's loud. I don't know these people. I don't like these people. You think this one pan would be enough for us?
There is going to be 4.
I was kind of trying to figure it out.
He's like, why is she narrating everything? What is the deal?
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. There's going to be like 20, 22 people here.
So you think we should do 2 of these?
Probably.
There's going to be 22 people here.
Or more?
Just the 4. My 4. Joshua's 4. That's 8. I ain't counting the baby because I don't feel like they're going to eat dressing.
Is she not?
No, I don't think she's going to eat dressing.
I mean, it's all.
Is she eating solid food yet?
I'm just kidding. I might would give it to a 5-month-old, but
So, 2 y'all, that's 10. Mama and Daddy, that's 12. 14, 16,
count Crystal and
18,
Dion.
22.
And
Yep.
did you count Michael and Haley?
Yep.
Hey, baby.
Okay, so this was 1 stick of butter that we pre-melted
Oh,
to put on here. And I'm going to go and put this one in the oven and get it going. And then I'll fill another pan, maybe not as full, and then fill.
Look, soupy.
What?
Allie's behind you.
It looks what?
She
Soupy.
spotted the baby.
Oh, I didn't know we already had
soup
in the oven. Cindy, what's in the oven?
Let's change your honey.
Corn
Let's let Mom
casserole
change your honey.
Sweet potato casserole.
Is
Come on,
it-
we can take those out
Okay,
probably and put them.
and the warmers. We need to move these racks around again too.
Stay
So
right
we
here
got
while they
room
get
for
that cat.
Where is one of the racks missing? I thought you had 30.
She does have 3. There's 3. You moved one down for the ham, remember?
But
So
I'm
there's
only
one on the
seeing-
very,
Oh,
very bottom.
I see it. It was the angle I was at. So anyway, that's pretty much. You saw me make the dressing. I still butter on top. We're gonna bake it for 350 for probably about an hour. I make mine soupy so it can firm up but still be moist. We don't want dried out dressing like we ended up with last year when I was sick and was kind of phoning it in. Didn't know how sick I was, but let's move some of these racks around before.
Your mouth.
Oh no. Okay. We've moved racks for turkey and moved racks
Get
for.
that off your mouth, Allie.
This is I wonder if I put one on top together.
That might work. Okay, so this is going in the oven for, like I said, 40 minutes to an hour. We're gonna eat at like 4:30 or 4:30. I mean 5:30 or 6. That's what you said. Yeah. So that's one pan of dressing in the oven. We'll be back later making the next thing.